Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, you are welcome. Please don't forget to subscribe, like this video to help the channel out, drop a comment, share with your friends, and turn on the notification bell to get notified whenever I drop another beautiful video. So in today's video, I'll be teaching you how to ventilate a full lace using braiding extension, how to ventilate a thick part at the back, and also how to make it have that soft ribbon texture. This is not my first time of uploading how to ventilate a full lace using braiding extension, but I have to re-upload this one because the first one I uploaded was muted because of copyright issue after I got monetized. Even though the video was subtitled, but there's nothing compared to listening to the voiceover and reading subtitle at the same time. And here are the material you needed for the tutorial. You need a braiding extension. You can use any color of your choice. I use color 900. You need a ventilating pin. You need an office pin or a T-pin. You need a metallic pen or concealer pen, so I forgot to show that. You need a full lace, which usually comes with a line which indicates where your ventilation will stop at the front. The full lace is divided into three parts: the front, middle part, and the back section. The back section usually comes with adjustable straps, which will be inside where you start your hair ventilation, or you want to place it on the mannequin head. So I continue by placing the net on the mannequin head, making sure that the adjustable straps is inside, like I said earlier. And one of the most important things when you want to start your hair ventilation, make sure the area you want to be working with is very flat. Then I use the office pin to secure it so that it will not be lifting up when I start the hair ventilation. After securing it on the mannequin head, I use the concealer pencil to mark like ½ inch below the adjustable straps at the back. You can use your tape rule to do that, or you can just use your eyes to just mark like ½ inch below the adjustable strap at the back. So I've already cut the braiding extension off camera, so it's cut 6. The next thing I do after cutting it is to bring out small pieces out of the braiding extension. Use the tape comb to comb it out to make sure it's tangle free. Then I fold it into 2, making sure that one end is longer than the other because I don't want the air ventilation to be too short. Then I pinch and twist. After that, I use my hand to bring up some pieces out so that I can see the number of area I want to be working with. So moving on to the air ventilation, we are not going to follow that straight line. We are going to follow the slanted line, which is the diagonal method. So I've explained in my last video that I don't like using vertical method because it doesn't look natural enough for me. So following the slanted line, you pass your pin through the net, bring out 3 strands of hair, wrap your pin through the hair and pass it through the loop, just like you are seeing right now. Pass your pin through the net, bring out 3 strands, wrap your pin through the hair and pass it through the loop. So that's how you keep going. Once you know how to pass your pin through the net and bring out the hair you want to be working with, you don't have any problem in hair ventilation. So when you are done with one hole, you will leave one hole, then ventilate the next one. So when you are done ventilating one straight line, you will leave one straight line in between, then ventilate the next one. So the spacing will be leaving one hole and one straight line in between. If you have interest in how to ventilate using vertical method, you can check my page for it. I have a separate video explaining in details how to ventilate using vertical method for frontal and full lace on my page. And if you have interest on how to ventilate a full lace using Hairblend, I have a separate video for that too. You can check my page or click on the link on the description box down below to watch it. So I'm almost done with the half of the back section here. As you can see, you are going to ventilate over that thick part at the back. If you look closely, you will notice that there is a net over that adjustable strap at the back. So you are going to ventilate on that net to cover the adjustable strap at the back. So I'm done ventilating the back section here. You can see how full and neat it is. The next thing to do is to adjust your net on the mannequin head and use pin to secure it. Then you will continue ventilating the middle part. When you are done placing the middle part properly on the mannequin head, we are going to continue using that diagonal method that we have been using at the beginning, which is the slanted line. You are going to look at the net very well so that you won't make a mistake. So you pass your pin through the net, bring out just 3 strands of hair, wrap your pin through the hair and pass it through the loop. Before I continue with the tutorial, I would like to thank each and every one of you that has been patronizing my small business. God bless you all. Aside the wig, ear ventilation, full lace, frontal closures you see on my page that I'm selling. If you have interest in ear ventilation and wigging material, you can screenshot it and send it to me on this phone number you are seeing on your screen. And if I did not upload what you want, you can just send the picture to me on this same phone number you are seeing on your screen. Thank you. Back to the tutorial. You are going to continue your hair ventilation by passing your pin through the net, bring out 3 strands of hair, wrap your pin through the hair and pass it through the loop. That's how you keep going until you reach the last line at the middle part. So I have to fast forward this part because I don't want this video to be too long. So I'm almost done with the half of the middle part here, as you can see. And I try to move the hair closer to the camera so that you can see the hole in the net very well. So I'm done with the middle part ventilation here. You can see that it's as neat as the back section. So the next thing is to ventilate the front section. Unlike the back and the middle parts, the front section line is very tricky. So you have to take your time to look at the net closely so that you can see the slanted line very well. Once you get the slanted line, you can use metallic pen or concealer pencil to trace it out so that you can see the line clearly. Then you will continue your hair ventilation by using the 3 strands of hair as the beginning. You leave 1 hole in between, then 1 straight line. And to control the amount of hair you pick at once, the size of pin you use really matters because the ventilating pin comes in different sizes. There is 1 to 1, there is 1 to 2, there is 2 to 3, there is 3 to 4, and there is 4 to 5. If you are a beginner, you can use size 1 to 2 or 2 to 3 so that you won't be picking too much hair at once. So once you know how to ventilate very well, you can actually use any size of pins. By then, you'll be able to control the amount of hair you'll be picking at once, regardless of the size of pin you are using. So I'm almost done with the front section here, as you can see. And the next thing to do is to measure where the natural hairline will be. Remember I told you there is a line that normally comes with the net. So from that line that comes with the net, you are going to measure 1 inch. Then you trace it out using metallic pen or concealer pencil. I normally do these measurements before I start the hair ventilation, but it's still the same thing. So I'm done tracing the line out here. So I'm trying to show you that you can see that I'm not following the vertical method. I'm following the diagonal method, which is the slanted line. So I've ventilated like half of the natural hairline here. That's what I'm trying to show you here. To achieve a natural hairline, all you have to do is to change the strand of hair you are working with. You can either use 2 strands of hair or 1 strand. For this particular video, I decided to use 2 strands since I used 3 strands at the back. So you pass your pin through the net, bring out just 2 strands of hair, wrap your pin through the hair and pass it through the loop. Pass your pin through the net, bring out 2 strands of hair, wrap your pin through the hair and pass it through the loop, just like we are saying. So I have to fast forward the remaining parts because I don't want this video to be unnecessarily long. And I still have few things to explain. And this is how it looks like when I'm done with the whole ventilation. You can see the natural hairline, no harsh line at all. So to achieve that soft ribbon texture, you are going to dip the hair into very hot water. Make sure the water is very hot because the hotter it is, the softer it will become. So after that, you are going to leave it to dry overnight or you can sun dry it. So this is how it looks like after sun drying it. And the next thing to do is to use your hair straightener to straighten the hair so that it can become more softer. Please make sure the hair straightener you want to use is on the lowest heat. You know we are working with a synthetic hair, not human hair, so that you will not burn the hair. And this is how it looks like when I'm done straightening. You can see how soft and silky it looks like. So we have come to the end of this video. If you gain one or two things from this video, please don't forget to like to help this channel out. And if you have any question, please drop it at the comment section, or you want to compliment my work. So if you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing by clicking on the subscribe button down below. See you in my next video. Bye.